Hey guys. Um, so I just want to give you sort of a rundown of what's going on in class this week and in school in general. So the original last day of school was supposed to be June 12th, which would have been next Friday. But Berkeley Unified School District decided to change that so that the last day of instruction is this Friday, June 5th. The last week, what would have been the last week of school, which is next week from like the 8th to the 12th, is a week specially reserved for students to make up work that they've missed during this distance learning time. And so teachers won't be assigning any new work after this Friday, but you can still turn in work to them next week. Each teacher might have a different day that they're calling it the last day you can turn in work. I think I heard some teachers say they will accept work up to like Wednesday the 10th. I think some teachers were saying Thursday the 11th. I personally will accept work all the way up till Friday the 12th. So check with your individual teachers to see what their specific date is going to be. So so this is the last week of like actual class, and I almost never, actually maybe never, have assigned actual math work in the last week of my class. Usually things work out in the classroom to where we've taken our last big test and we've done all our work the previous week, and then the last week we can spend just doing other stuff. And that's kind of how I want to do this week as well. But another reason I do it is because I know that some other teachers are probably expecting you to finish some big projects or some tests or something, essays, whatever, this week. And so I figure it's kind of nice if you don't have too much math or any math to worry about during that time. So we're going to do some other stuff this week. Some of them will be still graded, or there will be like points tied to them. So you still want to be kind of paying attention to what I'm asking you to do. But congratulations, you are through with the math portion of your 7th grade experience. So congratulations. That's assuming you've done your work. If you still have makeup work, then I guess you're not technically done. So this week, I'm going to ask you to do some things like participate in some of the 7th grade activities that are happening in Mr. Noah's 7th grade hub Google Classroom. I'm going to ask you to give some feedback on my distance learning class. I'm going to ask you to write a couple little things. I'm going to ask you to play a Kahoot with me, and I'll give you sort of reminders each day of what are these things I'm asking you to do. So the thing I want you to do today is consider participating in the talent show that is in Mr. Noah's 7th grade hub Google Classroom. So let me share my screen with you here for a second. Let's see here. Share screen. There it is. I want this. All right. So this is the 7th grade Community Hub Google Classroom. You should be a member of this because I made it an assignment one day to sign up for this. And the thing on the top right now says, Noah DeZuba posted a new assignment, the talent show. And if you click on it, it says, we are trying to have an end of the year talent show for 7th grade, sort of like as a replacement for the variety show that would normally be a part of Spring Day. We know this isn't as cool or as good, but what are you gonna do? So it says videos of you showing your talent, singing, TikTok dances, jumping, yo-yoing, underwater basket weaving, annoying your siblings, juggling, your own Masked Phoenix style performance, anything you can think of. Video yourself doing something that you want to share with the 7th grade class, and we will put it into a Flipgrid-like video presentation. You don't have to submit your video right away, but if you want to participate, respond to me on here before the end of the week. Let's try and have some fun to end the year. So, and then you can see here that Mr. Kim commented that you can get extra credit in his class for participating, and the same is going to be true in my class. Anybody who participates in this, I'll give you 4 extra credit points in math, that way, which is like the same as an assignment. So you could cover essentially the number of points you may have missed for missing an assignment at some point in my class. And I was talking to other 7th grade teachers recently, and it sounds like there's going to be several of us that are offering either like assignment points or extra credit or something for participating in this. So you might be able to like knock out points for your science class, your math class, your English class, whatever, just by doing this. I know that not everybody's going to want to participate though, and so if you don't, that's okay. Then my assignment for you, if you don't want to participate, is to watch some of these. And when Mr. Noah gets them up, which probably won't be today, but like later this week, watch some of them or all of them. If there's ability to like them, like the ones you like. If you can comment or respond, do that kindly. You know, so your participation in the talent show would be as like a good audience member rather than someone actually like doing the talent thing. All right, so this is today's assignment. That just either participating in this or participating as an audience member later on when it goes live. All right. Tomorrow there'll be another video explaining what I'd like you to do, but I'll just give you a heads up that on Friday during office hours, I would like people to come and play like a Willard Trivia Kahoot game in office hours on Friday, which will be like our last day together. And then also Wednesday's office hours, I'm going to ask people to come to that, and I'll explain more why I would like you to come to that in tomorrow's video. All right, so I'll see you tomorrow. Get missing work done if you still have missing work. And any missing work you do, you got to email me to tell me, or else I'll never find it. Remember that. All right, see you.